Hello. Hello and welcome to this video. In this video, we are going to discuss between monolith architecture and microservices architecture. And our focus will be what is best for your startup. Okay. So first we see the pros and cons of monolith versus microservices. So monolith, when you have one monolith service, what happens is that you will have to use one language. Okay, you will have one database. The performance will be higher. It is simpler to understand, but if it grows too big, the development speed slows down. Microservices, on the other hand, what you can do is you can program different microservices in different languages. You can use different databases for different microservices depending on what they need. And your different teams can operate independently, and you can progress nicely in parallel. But the original problem which I said is that what is best for your startup? Let's consider you are in college, or maybe you have 5-10 years of experience and you want to do a startup. One of the problems which startups have is they don't have money. So suppose you and let's say 2-3 of your friends are doing a startup. Now assume that out of 4 friends, 2 or 3 people are technical in nature. That is, they will write the code. Now when you have low number of people working together, microservices offer, monoliths offer an advantage. The advantage is the initial complexity is less in monolith, and the cost of the overall effort is very less in monolith. The second thing is that when you are doing a startup, your first objective should be to have customers. It is not important to achieve the architectural superiority by using microservices. You want to quickly get into market, and the best way to do it is by doing monoliths. The initial inertia of microservices is way higher. The initial complexity of microservices is way higher than the monolith. And when you are doing a startup, you just want to get the product out of door. So the best way to do it is monoliths. I'll give you classic examples of monoliths. WordPress is there, Discourse is there, and Stack Overflow is a monolith. So if you see that Stack Overflow vertically scaled, they did not even horizontally scale the entire application, but they vertically scaled and they reached a very high amount of traffic with that design. Once you can achieve a significant amount of customer reach and you have money, you can decompose your monolith into microservices. I'll give you another example. LinkedIn, when it started, it had a link engine, and it scaled very well for for a long period of time. And once LinkedIn saw that now we cannot scale this further, they split that into microservices. So for a startup, it is very important that you start with monoliths, and once you have success, you have money, you have customers, you can decompose that monolith into microservices, because once you have money, you have resources to do this kind of stuff. So considering everything, that it is best to use monoliths. Now let's consider another case. Suppose you are doing a startup, and if you have money, okay, let's say you got $5 million in seed funding round or friends and family round, and you have $5 million, so you would like to hire people into your team. But imagine that $5 million is not a lot of money. Okay, it may seem a lot of money for an individual, but it is not a lot of money for a company. You cannot hire 100 developers and then get started onto your product. It won't work. The other advantage of monoliths is that they are low on resources in terms of server resources. So you won't burn a lot of money on your cloud bill. So even if you have $5 million to start with, it is best not to go for microservices, but go for monoliths. Usually, I will discuss the tech stacks and other things in another video, that what tech stack you should choose for your startup. There'll be a different video. But all things considered, monoliths are definitely a better way to go for a startup. So with that, I will end this video, and I hope that you have found this video useful. So now, in the next videos, I will discuss some of the options, what tech stack you should choose, what database you should choose for your startup. So thanks a lot for watching. Happy programming.